Hi there Libra, Libra Rising, and of course all of you Libra Moon people out there. This is your weekly astrological land card horoscope for the week starting January the 27th, 2020. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website, it's integrativemysticism.com, or of course you may also just simply follow the links below. So, what is going on when it comes to your astrology over the course of this coming week? Well, on Monday, we've got Venus, planet of love, harmony, and affection, your ruling planet, in a tight conjunction with Neptune, the ruler of illusions, wishes, wish fulfillment, but also at the same time a mystery, the dream realm, and the greater depths of the spiritual, and also mercy, believe it or not. And when we talk about Venus conjunct Neptune, this is happening in your 6th house, Pisces, the area that talks about work, your reputation, your schedule, as well as the teams you're on, your service to other people. And there is a wonderful opportunity this week, especially Monday night overnight to Tuesday, where you're actually being kind of lifted up by your community. Lifted up, maybe your work community, your social community, promoted, propagated. It's sort of like an air of a 15 minutes of fame. There's often a link that comes with this, a reference, or maybe somebody taking you by the hand to a better space, or a completely different way to actually go about, again, serving the people, whether that's through your job, your career, your field, or even something a little bit more personal and off the clock. Whatever this is, though, it does have a chance of bringing you, again, a fair share of fame, popularity, as well as public acclaim that you can use to actually elevate yourself, but also nurture and empower something that is truly dear to you that could use that extra support, whether it be social, material, or otherwise. On Tuesday, overnight to Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday actually is solid, we've got Mars in your 3rd house of communications, pacts, promises, and commitments, Sagittarius. This is also the planet of conflict, but he's also the planet of problem solving, passion, aggression, action, directness, forming a square to Neptune in your 6th house. And when we have this come up, it's important to understand that sometimes we can't move forward until enough from our past or enough maybe unfinished business is cleared. And the reason this is coming out so clear is because with Mars in your 3rd, it does look like some kind of priority, some kind of promise, connection, pact, or maybe contract linking you to something from the past does need to be confronted and dealt with. Now, in a lot of cases, this is a matter of, look, we need to clear this so we can go forward. We can't go any further just carrying this thing on our backs. And the square that it's making to Neptune is indicating we are going to have to confront possibly some illusions or delusions that could be carried about what this matter is. Sometimes we hope that things will take care of themselves on their own. Maybe we hope that a person will kind of wake up and smell the coffee on their own, or that something will kind of drop off. But with Mars square to Neptune, unfortunately, that's just not often the case. And Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to have to really do some really serious commitments to fixing and settling old issues that, again, are not going away all by themselves. Now, before we move on to the cards, I do want to remind everybody that, if you're ever looking for a certain video, a lot of frequently asked questions about, say, what sign should I be watching, as well as what do all these reverse cards mean, or how can I find a certain video that I want. I've actually made videos that have answered those questions a minute ago, but they're there. And I've actually linked them all in the down bar below. So if you've never checked the down bar below this video, you're missing out. I want you to check them out because a lot of videos that are going to cover those topics as well as topics of spiritual numbers and things like that are there, and just ways to kind of get more out of the experience you're having beyond just horoscopes, and as well how to watch them and get the most out of them. So check them out, okay? Also, Patreon people, your monthly horoscopes are available for February, so you might want to check those out after you're done here. So what's going on when it comes to your cards? Well, your spiritual row, the top row here, is focusing a lot with this Page of Swords reversed on understanding how to correct cases of mistaken identity, misidentification, as well as maybe false identification. And with the Page of Swords reversed, what I'm actually seeing is a lot of you are going to be spending a lot of this week getting things back where they belong, making sure that we are correcting mischaracterizations, whether they be maybe flattering mischaracterizations or not so flattering mischaracterizations of ourselves and of others, in order to make sure that everything is in its pure, true, organic state. And that's because, going back to that Neptune energy that we've got, it's only going to swing into its illusory polarity when things are not in their organic state, when things are being faked, mischaracterized, or misidentified. With the Page of Swords reversed, a lot of you may be actually correcting stories that have been told to you about other people, correcting stories that maybe you've believed about other people, or maybe yourself, and again, understanding the importance of making sure that things are crystal clear and accurate. Some people don't necessarily do this to spread rumors or to lie. Let's not forget we live in an age of social media, and sometimes what can happen is people just believe something's true because it's being spouted from a trusted source. But that trusted source could also be spreading misinformation that it got from a trusted source, from a trusted source, from a trusted source. I'm not saying become paranoid skeptics, because that's swinging into the lower polarity, but you want to make sure that you are being discerning and making sure that you also see things for what they really are, not what you're told they should be, not what you wish they should be, and not what you would like to characterize them for better or for worse. On the influx, we actually have the Queen of Cups upright. And we have this wonderful energy coming in where, again, support is flowing in all around you. The Queen of Cups can infuse our lives with not only helpful people of all kinds, but also people who have the perfect tool, the perfect answer, and the perfect means to get us to our next level. Whether it's our next level in our professional life, our next level in our financial aspirations, our spiritual goals, our social goals, or our personal goals. But remember, with the Queen of Cups, if they're perfect solutions, they have to be shown what the real challenge, the real goal, or the real step is, because it's not going to present if there's an illusory vibration around this, if there's an illusory energy. Spirit does not read between your lines when it comes to what you are holding on to. Spirit listens to your heart and your intention, not your thoughts, and it's important to pay attention to where, if they are out of sync, we need to get them back in sync. On the outflux, we have the Five of Pentacles upright. And with the Five of Pentacles upright going away, a lot of you Libra people should be very, very happy, because the Five of Pentacles is all about a void, it's scarcity, it's lack, it's absence. And with the outflux of the Five of Pentacles going away, you can actually expect that this week is going to be bringing in a lot of replacements to actually fill spaces and voids left by other people or resources, or possibly displace or replace that which is not actually a harmonious complement to what is going on in your life, to what is making your life the best quality of life it could actually have. With the Five of Pentacles disappearing away from you, you may be feeling like maybe a time of options or lack of options is going away as well. If you feel like there's nothing out there to look forward to, nothing out there to see, don't affirm it, right? Remember my video on journaling. Don't write toxic affirmations into in your comments. Make sure that you understand that the transition time is actually coming in. Embody a welcoming energy, and this will serve you much more easily. When it comes to your bottom row, the mundane concerns, the everyday, we've got for your material, well, the Three of Cups upright. Very much like we saw with the astrology, we have friends, supporters, network associates, as well as teammates hoisting you up on their shoulders. With the Three of Cups upright, money, material wealth is flowing in very, very easily to you from multiple different sources at a time. And the same goes for professional opportunities. People are trying to give you the hookup this week. And again, possibly even a chance at a 15 minutes of fame. With the Three of Cups upright, we're also building stronger teams around us when it comes to professional projects or creative aspirations that are also sure to be lasting a very long time. People are very supportive of you, but they're also very committed to making sure that they see things through to a happy end when it comes to what they share their energy with. So let them in. When it comes to your external, your social life, other people, friends and relatives, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is not necessarily a very happy card. Because of the Queen of Pentacles reversed, that probably will present us with the challenge of that Page of Swords reversed. Seeing somebody for what they really are, and in this case, accepting their limitations, what they are or are not doing, that is actually creating a detraction from the best life we could live. In this case, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, we may have to confront maybe a friend or a relative that may not necessarily be able to live up to their promises. A lot of the times with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, we find somebody who wants to siphon off of us in some way. Maybe they're looking for some kind of protection, they're looking for some kind of financial support, they're looking for social connections, but at the end of the day, the relationship does feel a tad parasitic. And with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, it may also be revealed that this person makes no attempt to change for themselves. In a lot of cases, when the Queen is reversed, the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, it will show us a person that honestly feels like, well, this way is a better way than actually putting in the effort. That as long as they can keep doing it this way, then there's no reason to try to get themselves out of the circumstances that they're in. So this may be a time where a lot of you are choosing to cut them off, substituting maybe the Queen of Pentacles reversed for the Queen of Cups upright, a much more supportive and valuable friend. When it comes to your relationships, love and romance, we've got the Justice card in reverse. And it feels like, again, this focus on finding out where people might be living a lie in some way. You're not the only sign to actually get this, and so there might be sort of a link going on here. There's a lot of energy going on with the collective, trying to root out, I guess you could say, what might be insincere, what is false, what is not actually true to what is. And with the Justice card reversed, we talk about living a lie. It's important to make sure we don't turn this into something personal. With the Justice card reversed, there could just as easily be a circumstance around you where possibly we might find out that a partner is actually not who they say they are, or that a crush is not who they say they are. But it does not have to be a sign of a betrayal. In a lot of cases, it could actually be somebody doing something because they thought it was the sensible thing to do. They believed in their conditioning. They believed in what was going on. They thought it was going to pay off at some point in time to maybe mimic or follow an example set before them in the past. But they can't carry it on any longer. You yourself may be feeling this energy in this area. You yourself may be feeling, look, I thought if I embodied or performed or played this part this way, this is what would happen. But it's not me. And with the Justice card reversed, we have to be honest with ourselves in this relationship. It may be that this is a turning point. We might not know how good it actually can be, so long as we consider, or so long as we continue to prioritize performativity over authenticity. And this is a week where you get to see the difference and maybe even feel the relief. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.